So if you're in the market for a pocket chart, hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Brianna and I am a 4th year 3rd grade teacher in North Carolina. Today is classroom setup day 2 officially. My plan today is to just get my furniture situated and put up my bulletin boards so that I can move on from there and start emptying my cabinets because they are stuffed. If you missed my first video, make sure, I think it's this side, make sure you click on the playlist. It will always be there with all of my classroom setup videos for this year. Let's cut right to the chase and get to school. So I'm gonna start with an overview. I have my students' cubbies right when you walk in. My area in that corner. And this filing cabinet is going to be taken out. Now, what I have thought about when I was editing my video is taking this cabinet here, or taking this bookshelf here and putting it here, and then having this one come out farther and putting my easel in the corner. That way it doesn't look obnoxious from right here. I just feel like that's ugly. So that's the first thing I'm gonna start doing. So I think that might be better for the easel situation. I do have more blank space here that I can hang anchor charts on or something, you know, or student work even, because I wasn't going to make a specific spot for that. That's what this looks like from over here. And then from my table, I still have good view. I'll just not have any kids sit in the corner. I don't like when kids sit up against bookshelves anyway. So if they're on the carpet, like doing a center or working independently, I'll say you can't go in that corner because I can't see it. So they'll have to come over here. But I just think that looks much nicer instead of having the easel all out in front of everything. All right, my next order of business then, I still have these random pieces of furniture, like my drawers. I just ordered the black ones on Amazon. They should be here on Monday. These crates, I don't know, I don't really need them. They're kind of just extra. My centers, I guess it really depends how I organize this area over here. So I'm not gonna worry about that too much right now. The first thing I need to do is go to my boards and take the staples down. Thumbs up this video if you like a clean board. I will not cover a board that has staples on it. And yes, that's actually the first thing I'm gonna do is take that stuff down, because I said it like 5 times in my last video and never did it. Staples have been removed from all boards. Sorry if my voice is echoey, but I'm in the hallway. This is my outside board, and then I have strips for student work. I'm going to do this one first, and then this one up front, and see if I have enough paper for the back one, which I should. The paper I'm using is the wood, and this is the Fateless one. Weathered wood. Hanging bulletin boards is not fun. Look at that bottom. Obviously this is going to have a border, so it's gonna cover up all that random ripped stuff. I just wanted to get it up. I push pinned around first, and then I would rub and staple. Luckily, since it's this wood, you can't see if it's like puffy anywhere, which it's really not. I don't know what color border I'm going to do on the outside yet. That is all I've accomplished today though. I was chatting for a while with one of our new 3rd grade members. So I am probably going to head out. I don't know, one of my old coworkers might come stop by too. So it's just been a socialization day, but that's okay because sometimes you need those. And also it's July and I usually don't get into my classroom until August. So if I do anything else today, I'll touch base with you. Otherwise, let's roll tomorrow. Hey y'all, I don't know if you saw my adventures on Instagram, but if you did not, make sure you go follow me because I keep you updated on there, especially with these classroom setup videos. I wasn't going to come in today because on my way here, I had a little fiasco with coolant, hot coolant, dripping on my toes as I was driving. Luckily, I was stopping for Panera and my mechanic is right there, so I went. I have to get my heater cooler or something, heater thing replaced, and it's gonna be over $1,000. But we have a temporary fix because I don't need heat in the summer. So it won't drip on my toes anymore. I wasn't going to come in, but my car is okay now. So I'm here. But like I said, I ordered Panera and never got to eat it. So I'm gonna do that first, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get started on my bulletin boards inside of my classroom. So here's the hard part. Figuring out this border situation because the donuts need something to stand out. So I have this black, but I would have to get new black because this one is gross and old, which is probably what I'll go with. But then I have this really light, calming one that I think is really pretty, and it looks just really pretty with the wood in general, but it might be too crazy with the donuts on top. I think the black helps them stand out, but I really like the light blue. It's just like different, and it matches, well, kind of matches the lighter blue that's in here. It's just very subtle. I wish it didn't have a pattern maybe. I don't know, I might do that. So I've started a poll on my Instagram. I definitely need a backing because without a backing, I don't know, it just looks incomplete. The only thing about this one is it's your typical rounded edges, whereas this one is just straight. So I might just get a straight black one to put behind it because I feel like the black definitely makes it stand out. Then we have this problem. I knew this was going to happen and I probably should have done the backboard first, but that's okay. That's how much paper I have left. I'm going to get another roll and then I can just save this paper for a square board or something. I can even put it like at another spot in my room. Like I could set up a bulletin board there, I can set one up there, and I can set a big one up here. I really love how Hello 3rd Grade's classroom is just filled with bulletin boards, and I think it's beautiful. And since my walls, I can staple into them, like it makes it super easy for that. I just don't want it to look too busy. So I think if I put anything else around the room, the boards would be not the wood. I don't know. But from over here, looking at the board, the black definitely makes the donuts stand out the most. So I will probably go with the black. I was storing my borders in this long container, but I had to slide them in this way. So I had my boyfriend cut this one just on the top so I can open it. However, this one is super long and probably won't fit in a cabinet. Maybe it will. But this is amazing border storage, especially if you cut it this way. That way you don't have to slide them in and you can stack them and save them nicely. I am going to tape the end so it doesn't hang off like that. But if you're ordering anything from Amazon and you get, or ordering anything in general, and you get a long package like this, hold on to it and make use of it. I never got to show you guys these because I got them at the end of the year, but these are letters that I purchased. They're sprinkles. The only thing that I don't like about them is, well, first of all, they're all lowercase. I'm just now realizing that. And second of all, I wish the border was black. So I think when I decide what words I'm going to put on my board, I'll actually probably use these for my subjects in the back. So when I have reading, writing, math, science, social studies, I'll spell them out with these. But I'm definitely going to take like a black Sharpie and outline the green and make it black, because I feel like that'll just make it pop and look so much better. I guess I'll just have to do basic black letters on this as well. I just don't want it to look too crazy. I don't know. This is a tricky border to work with. I thought it would make it easier. This board, I don't know if I've shown you guys, but the teacher who was in here before drilled holes into it. And there's like hot glue everywhere. So I really have to clean that. I was not going to cover it because, like I said, I don't want it to go too crazy, and I have a banner for this board, but I don't know. What? My camera's freaking out. So I was about to call it quits, but I think before I head out for today, because I'm gonna have to buy more paper and border and all this stuff, I think I'm gonna try to wipe down that whiteboard back there, clean it off. This is the banner that I'm hanging on there. It matches the border. The colors are just a little bit different, like which ones are sprinkled and which ones are frosted, which is totally fine. So I'm gonna hang this border across the whiteboard just to spice it up, but that's all I'm going to do for that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get scraping and cleaning, I guess. This whiteboard is just tragic, guys. Like, this is all hot glue that I'm going to have to like scrape off. I don't know what happened there. I mean, I got most of it clean, but like it's chipping in certain places. Just something I don't really want to deal with right now. Maybe I'll start kind of scraping this off. But other than that, I think I'm done for today. I thought it'd be a good idea to update you guys. So I'm getting the same paper that I already purchased. It's less than $7. That is an insane deal. So I don't mind buying more of it. That's super cheap because the rest of it goes for like $20. I don't know how I found this, but it's on Prime. And then my donut border is also on Amazon, and that's more than the bulletin board paper. I'm getting one more of those. And then I'm getting the black trim without the little wavy border. I'm getting 2 of those. And then I found the sprinkle letters. I searched sprinkle border because I was just curious. I found the sprinkle letters with capital letters, which is awesome because it's so important to model for students the correct way to write. So it would be silly to have things labeled without the capitals. So that's awesome. And then for my board outside my classroom, I'm getting hot pink and teal. However, I don't know if I actually want teal or light blue. I don't know which color will look better, so I'm going to order both, and then I'll just return whichever one I don't use. I was gonna look for more fadeless paper, but it's not coming up. So I'll just leave it at that for now. That's a $50 order. Yippee. There was a knock at my door. A seller on Amazon reached out to me. It's a pocket chart, and it comes with these really strong magnetic hooks. And I believe this company is Class Captain, but they do sell on Amazon, which is really nice. Some command hook type things, and then some Velcro. For me, pocket charts have always been like such a classroom icon, but like I never use them. But since my front whiteboard, I'm not doing a homework board. I want it just a clear space in case I need to write things down like I did last year. Maybe I can hang this up for certain things that we do. I know the basics, but let me know if you have any like amazing ideas for pocket charts. What could I use this masterpiece for? I know like creating sentences and things, but I'm thinking more along the lines of things where students write on note cards, and then we kind of bring it all together and display it. We are a small family-owned business, and every order we receive means the world to us. If you could leave us a genuine review on Amazon. Portions of the proceeds support the teachers' charity donors choose. Guys, there's 30 of them. With bonus 100 thermal laminating pouches. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here's the box. It looks like it shook around inside the bigger box. So some laminate, which is amazing. Always in need of that. I wonder how good this one is. And look at these gorgeous colors. Oh my gosh. Okay, so like your typical dry erase sleeve. I really like this color, and I love that it comes with 30 in this big variety pack. Like, oh my goodness. I will put all their information down below. I'm sorry, but this is like a fantastic deal. It's the 30 dry erase pockets and 100 laminating pouches for $22.62 and prime shipping. Guys, I would be jumping at this deal. And then the pocket chart here is $18.93, and you're getting that huge pocket chart with the awesome magnets, and it comes with the extra ways to display it. This is so awesome. Go check them out, guys. Please give me some ideas for what I can pick at Hot Glue at, because I'm using my nails and that's not fun. I think that is where I'm going to stop for today. I'm kind of at a standstill because I don't want to start anything new until I get my bulletin boards up. I think I'm going to also take home my sprinkle letters and start outlining them, or I could do that here. I don't know, it's just creepy being in a school when no one else is there. Let me know if you agree. So that's that. I'm gonna look for more paper. I do have paper from last year, but it's red, and we all know how I feel about red. And then it's blue, but it's not the teal blue. It's just like a lighter. It would match more of like this one, not this one. And I like the teal blue much better. And I'm kind of thinking about doing the borders, I mean the tiny rectangular borders on top of the boards, not borders, bulletin boards. I just think that makes the room look so much more complete. And I feel like I have a lot more wall space this year. So like I definitely want to do a bulletin board over there, but I don't want to just focus on the wood. I'm gonna look up some simple colors. I might just do black because my donuts are going to be the colors. So wish me some luck this weekend. If you're new here, as always, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss my future videos. It's kind of like a mishmash of when they're coming out. So if you have your notifications turned on, you will be notified. Also, if you're following me on Instagram, I always post about it on there. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.